So yeah, exploits at the disco quickly became well known, and all the kids were like, "Oh, sir, can you do a handstand in the lesson?" I was like, no, you missed it in the disco, you missed it. And all these kids that I'd never actually seen before suddenly coming up to me like, "Oh, Mr. Loxton, you're so cool." I was like, no idea who you are. In fact, one kid for the next 2 weeks, every time he saw me, he kind of broke out into the Gangnam Style dance, just because I happened to know it. And they played Gangnam Style at the disco, so I naturally did it with gusto. And everyone was like, "Hey, Mr. Loxton knows it!" I was like, I'm only 23 years old. In fact, I'm pretty sure half of you have siblings who are older than I am. Of course I know this dance. So you just like appear every so often around the school and just start dancing at me, and I was like, I don't know who you are, I don't know what you want me to do. Should I, just please go away? But it was really good fun. But actually, on the topic of doing that, I've learned that sarcasm is not the way forward. I mean, I know apparently in a PGCE, the first thing they tell you is do not use sarcasm with the kids. Everyone that I have met who has done the PGCE was like, that's stupid. You need sarcasm because otherwise you're just not going to survive. I mean, you can't shout at them constantly. Under no circumstances can you swear at them, obviously. So you just need to use sarcasm. And sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't. The third formers are not great at getting sarcasm. In fact, the school gave iPads to all the kids. And I've just got this blanket rule. I was like, you're not getting your iPad out of my lesson. Because I have no idea what you're on. You could be sat there, typing away. I might think, oh brilliant, they're taking notes. You could be playing Angry Birds, chatting with someone in another class, and just causing chaos. Not doing what I want to. So, this girl walked into the lesson, waving her iPad. She's like, oh my god, sir, look, I've got an iPad. Like, yeah. I just thought, I just can't, I have to say it. I was like, wow, Captain Obvious would have proved that statement. And she just kind of looked at me blankly. She was like, what? What do you, who's Captain Obvious? What? And I was like, just sit down. Put your iPad away and sit down. And I wrote this question up on the board, still the third one is. And this one boy said, oh sir, is that a question for us to do? And every single time I put a question on the board, the same kid asks the same damn question, and it just gets tiring, because the answer's always the same. So I just thought, sarcasm. And I went, no, it's this new art style I'm trying. I'm taking abstract in a mathematical direction, and that question mark at the end, that's for aesthetics. And it's kind of just like sat there looking at it, like, so we don't have to do it. And again, I turned around and went, only if the concept of sarcasm is completely wasted on you. It's like, so do we do it? I was like, oh, for God's sake, yes. Yes. Always yes. I write a question on the board, you always do the question. It's been this way all term. Why do you think it's suddenly changing? I'm like, I thought I would ask. I was like, some of the kids get sarcasm, thankfully. Usually the older ones. And they use sarcasm back, so it's fine. One of the boys in my fifth form class frequently makes sarcastic comments, and I'm just like, I can't tell you off for it because it's usually a response to one of my sarcastic comments. So it's fair game. But yeah, I was going to say something else. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, basically, that's the term. I teach 7 classes, they're usually very nice. There are a couple of kids who are a bit of a nightmare, but they're not completely unmanageable. We're supposed to go to chapel every Wednesday. More often than not, I'm absent because if I don't go to chapel, I get an extra hour in bed. I'm not a great example. Next term, I get to be a tutor in one of the houses, and I just thought, oh, brilliant, yeah, extra work. In fact, one of the sixth formers, I found out I was going to be a tutor, and she actually asked, "Oh, sir, could you be my tutor?" And I immediately turned around and went, "No, absolutely not." She was like, "Why not?" It's like, "Because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing." That's why they're letting me be a tutor for third and fourth formers, because if I do something wrong, they get away with not doing their homework for a week. With you, if I do something wrong, I could accidentally completely mess up your university application. She's like, "Oh no, sir, you'll be fine." I was like, "No, I don't care what you think. I'm not actually taking the risk. I'm telling you, no, I will not be your tutor." She was really, really put out by it, and like for the next 3 lessons, she and the girls just next to her just would not let this go. They're like, "Oh, sir, you wouldn't even be her tutor." Honestly, sir, I think you should be her tutor. "Sir, I'm not actually going to do that question because you won't be my tutor." I was like, oh my god. Like, it's not because I don't want to be your tutor, but there are far more members of staff who are far better at this than I am. I mean, I struggle with report writing because words just fail me. So my reports are very just to the point, Your child has got this in a test, this in a test, and this in this test. They failed this completely. They should look that up some more. Done. And I was like, I can't string together a reference for your university, your UCAS application, because I have no idea how. I don't think there's a masterclass in it. I think it's something you just get better at, and I can't do it. So until I do get better at it, it would probably be horrible, which means that your UCAS application would suffer. "And you want to read medicine? Do you really want to take the risk?" And she was like, "Oh, it'll be fine, it'll be fine." I was like, just stop. No. But other than that, it's fine. So yeah, completely escaped PGCE. A good job with a flat. Not exactly a million miles away from home, so my mother still does my laundry, which she loves. In exchange, I tutor Rachel. Apparently, her teacher is ruthless. But it's a fair exchange, and yeah, so that's my life. Right now, I have to work out how to put these on the internet. Speak to you soon.